I'm Tracy Baxter with today's Record Newswatch. Tense moments on the campus of SUNY New Paltz last night. A Brooklyn man who was visiting his student girlfriend at the college was arrested on campus for threatening two New Paltz students with a handgun. 19-year-old Marquise Bernard was charged with first-degree reckless endangerment, unlawful possession of a weapon on school grounds, and menacing. According to SUNY New Paltz police, the incident began at a party on Route 32 across the street from the college. When Bernard got into a fight, police say he confronted a student on campus property and pointed a gun at him. According to the victim, Bernard pulled the trigger twice, but the weapon did not fire. The victim said he then saw Bernard approach another student and also fired the weapon, and again it did not discharge. Bernard was later arrested at his girlfriend's residence hall room. The handgun, along with ammunition, was recovered. University police are currently attempting to locate the second victim. Campus Police Chief David Dugatkin says forensic tests will be conducted to determine if the gun was loaded at the time of the incidents. Today's the deadline to register any assault weapons or risk a felony charge. Under terms of the New York SAFE Act, gun owners are required to register military-style weapons with the state by today. Leaves gun owners with a choice: register their weapons, modify them to comply with the law, or ignore the registration requirement. Thousands of SAFE Act opponents showed up in Albany earlier this month to once again publicly protest the passage of the gun law. Protesters worry passage of the SAFE Act is the first step towards confiscation of their weapons. Failure to register military-style firearms can lead to felony charges for illegal possession of a weapon. Those who choose to register their weapons can do so by mail, online, or at any state police barracks. Town of Woodbury police say this couple from College Point, Queens was caught with quite a haul of stolen goods. It started when a car occupied by Carlos Zavala and Zaida Rendon was pulled over in Central Valley when Zavala was spotted talking on a cell phone. Inside their vehicle, more than $8,700 worth of merchandise stolen from Woodbury Commons stores. The clothing stuffed in laundry bags in the vehicle had been stolen from Adidas, Nike, Banana Republic, and Hugo Boss. Woodbury police say some of the clothes still had sensors and hangers on them. More charges have been filed against the Port Jervis man for allegedly conspiring with others to murder a witness. 46-year-old Scott Core is currently under indictment in connection with the burglary last October at Sam and Mabel's sports shop in Port Jervis, where guns were taken. Core is accused of trying to sell some of the stolen guns in Newburgh. Now, the Orange County District Attorney's Office says Core and others conspired to kill a witness in the gun case. Core was initially charged with first-degree criminal possession of a weapon and burglary. He was to be arraigned today on a second-degree conspiracy charge that carries a maximum sentence of up to 25 years in prison. In Sullivan County, a Monticello man has been arrested for trying to buy prescription drugs with a forged medical prescription. Monticello police took 44-year-old William Scuderi into custody after getting a call from the local Rite Aid pharmacy that someone was trying to obtain 180 roxicodone pills with a suspicious prescription. A check at the doctor's office determined this prescription had been forged. Scuderi was being held without bail on felony charges of forgery and possession of a forged instrument. Town of Wallkill police are reaching out to the public in their investigation into a weekend stabbing incident at a local bar. Police were contacted by personnel at Orange Regional Medical Center early Sunday morning to report that 3 people had come in to be treated for stab wounds. The assault occurred during a dispute at a Moroni's Cove Clam bar. 2 of the victims were treated at Orange Regional, but a third, 29-year-old David Folk of the town of Wallkill, was sent to Westchester Medical Center for injuries to his eye and arm. Anyone with information about the incident is asked to call Town of Wallkill police detectives. The phone number is 845-692-6757. Don't look now, but the flu's making a comeback. State health officials say a second wave of influenza has hit this spring and is putting more New Yorkers in the hospital now than it did in January. The state health department says 648 state residents were hospitalized with the flu during the first week of April, and there were more than 2,500 confirmed cases of flu statewide that week. Most flu cases earlier this season were H1N1, a type of influenza A. The latest cases are influenza B. And he delivered the commencement address at West Point back in 2010, and now there's official word President Obama will be back at the U.S. Military Academy next month to speak during 2014 graduation ceremonies at West Point. The White House has confirmed that the president will be commencement speaker during the ceremony that will be held Wednesday, May 28th. More than 1,000 cadets are expected to graduate and be commissioned as second lieutenants in the U.S. Army upon completion of their 47-month leadership experience. The first graduating class at West Point was back in 1802 and included only 2 young men. You can put away the t-shirts and the shorts for the time being because it won't feel much like spring around here for the next couple of days. The big cool down starts tonight with more rain, turning briefly over into a little sleet and wet snow in some locations during the early morning hours. That's before the wet weather system moves out. Now tomorrow will be mostly sunny, but much cooler, with the highs only in the upper 40s. As for Thursday, it'll be slightly warmer. Temperatures will reach the lower 50s under a partly cloudy sky. Keep clicking here for the latest local weather information, and when news breaks, you will find it here at Record Online. For Record Newswatch, I'm Tracy Baxter.